AI isn't thinking. It's just guessing the next word. So if you're still terrified that a math equation is going to replace you, well, you've lost the game. AI can write email, but can't read the room. So it has no common sense, no empathy, and zero cultural context. And that's exactly where your paychecks lives. So stop working like you don't have help and drowning in boring tasks. AI isn't your competitor. It is your junior assistant that works 24/7 without a vacation. Hey guys, it's me Nini and welcome back to Remote Philippines Job. And today I am breaking down the 5-step framework to manage this math so you can automate the grunt work and focus on a high-value human skills AI can't touch. So don't let the headlines scare you. Stop struggling alone and learn how to manage the assistant that never sleeps. Now, let's proceed what AI is and what's not. I still meet people who think AI is a living, breathing, thinking entity. So let's clear that up. Even though AI feels alive, it is not. It's basically math. The internet is built on systems of ones and zeros, and even yes and no. AI is similar. It's a probability machine that generates sentences that sounds human based on patterns in the text that it was trained on. And this matters because AI, since its pattern plus math, doesn't naturally have a common sense, emotions, and cultural understanding. So those are your advantages as humans. And most importantly, AI can be wrong. For example, if AI reads thousands of articles incorrectly saying that the capital of Australia is Sydney, it can repeat that because it's not thinking. So it's guessing the most likely next word. That's why your job isn't to use AI blindly, but your job is to use it strategically and catch mistakes. Now, over the past months, maraming headlines na nagsasabi na AI will replace jobs. Even big tech CEOs have said it. And yes, it's so scary. Nakakatakot. But here's the honest truth. There have been recent examples where companies laid off people and tried to replace them with AI. And then, they realized it didn't work the way they expected. The takeaway isn't AI is useless, but the takeaway is that AI can speed things, but still needs humans for nuance, context, judgment, and accountability. So instead of fear, shift to opportunity, because the real statement is true. AI may not replace you, but another assistant using AI probably will. Next, think AI as your junior assistant. And the best part, it works 24/7. Congratulations! May assistant ka na. Hindi siya napapagod, hindi nagkakasakit, at walang vacation leave. But here's the key. If AI is your junior assistant, you are the manager. You assign tasks, you check the work, you improve it, and you apply your human expertise. And you make the final decisions. Example, travel booking. If your client travels a lot, you can use AI to help search for flight options while you work on the other task. Then AI gives you the result at ikaw na lang ang pipili. What fits for your client's schedule, what fits for their preference, and what makes them sense strategically. And if you still do a quick real-world check, make sure that the flight is real and available. Your client doesn't care if you found manually it on AI, but they care that you delivered great options very fast. Now, AI isn't just one thing. There are thousands of tools and the spaces changes fast. So some tools didn't even exist a few days ago. So your edge as a VA is to stay curious, try tools, and keep up with the trends. So the first thing that you should do is super agents, which is the new waves. So super agents are more like chatbots. They can be autonomous or like parang AI robots that uses other AI robots to complete tasks. For example, ChatGPT agent mode. So it connects to the email, calendar, Drive, Canva, or Slack. Then we also have the GenSpark. So it turns questions into structure just like the Spark pages, or a great for learning fast. And lastly, we have the Skywork. So it is business-focused agent that can scan docs or data and produce actionable outputs. These are new, and you should watch this space. So they'll get smarter fast. Next, we also have the LLMs, or the language models. So they generate text based on what sounds most likely. So for example, we have the ChatGPT. So it is the jack of all trades, the ATS, the brainstormings, and even the general tasks. Next, we also have the Gemini. So it is a strong researcher vibe and practical breakdowns. And lastly, we have the Claude. So it is a high writing, strong with human nuance, and careful output. Next, we have the research tools. So research is a VA superpower. These tools make it faster. So just like the notebook LM, which is the best when you upload your documents or notes because it becomes an expert on your ATS or data. Next, we have the Perplexity. So it is a web-based research with resources or links that is great for credible summarizes. And we also have the Note GPT. So it is a study buddy that summarizes your video or articles and generate notes and transcripts and even flashcards. And lastly, we have the design and creative tools. So if you do social media, content, and marketing tasks, well, this helps. So Nano Banana is a quick, realistic edit versus natural language prompts. We also have the V3, which is a video generation, describe a scene. So it creates a video. And also we have the Canva Magic Design. So it turns text or images into a ready-made designs. And always remember that AI is like a paintbrush. The paintbrush isn't the artist, but you are. Now let's proceed to how to get better with AI, your VA framework. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Nini, how do I get good at this? Here's how. First that you should do is practice, like any skill. You get better by doing it. Next is learn which tool fits which task. So not all tools do the same thing. So you should know how to use them all. Next is to ask yourself these 4 critical questions. First, what am I trying to achieve? Next, what's the best way to do this task? Next, how do I know that AI output is good enough or trash? And lastly, what does a successful prompt look like? So a successful prompt means that you got what you actually needed, you provided enough context, and the output is usable and not generic. And lastly is to apply your expertise. So AI is general, and your niche is specific. If you're good at YouTube thumbnails, email marketing, project management, or even SOP creation, well, your content makes AI outputs 10 times better. And here's the bonus. Build a prompt library. So keep notes of the prompts that work. So refine with the follow-up prompts, just like explain this like I'm skeptical, or what's missing, or even makes it more specific to this client. That's how you stop being AI user and become an AI operator. Moreover, here are the human skills that AI can't replace. So here's what AI can't replicate. First is the critical thinking plus strategy. Example, the TikTok growth. AI can brainstorm, but it can't fully strategize based on your client's real goals. Are they chasing views or revenue? What's the brand tone? And what's the audience behavior? And that's you. Next is the emotional intelligence. So clients hire people they like, building trust, managing expectations, reading between the lines. And AI can do that. Next, we also have the cultural understanding, slang, sensitivity, context, human advantage. And lastly, we have the originality, creativity. So AI remixes existing data, but you create original direction. Now let's proceed to how to package AI services as a virtual assistant. Now let's talk about Manny. How do you integrate AI into your VA services so you become more valuable? So here are the 3 ideas. First is AI Integration Manager. So you can help client by choosing the tools, organize files, connect inbox plus calendar, oversee outputs, and even improve workflows. And yes, clients will pay for this. Next is content strategies. So AI can write posts, but you build the strategy behind them. So what drives profit, what drives leads, and what drives retention. And lastly, we have the systems plus SOP builder using AI. So you create SOP faster using AIs, then refine with human judgment, and always remember, tools don't replace relationship. But if you build trust, communication, and a genuine connection, well, clients keep you. And do this after this video. Before we end, here's your action plan. First is to pick one AI tool mentioned today. Then, explore it. Play, test, or even experiment. Then, use it for a real VA test this week. Add your expertise, make the output client ready. And remember this, it's not AI versus VA. It's AI plus VA. So the age of AI is not the end of the virtual assistant. It's the beginning of the smart virtual assistant. And if you're ready to level up your virtual assistant, here's the good news. We are always hiring here at Remote Philippines Job. The first thing that you should do is to fill out the application form in the link description below. Second, we will respond within 24 hours or less. And if you're already working, we also have referral program. So you can earn extra by referring other applicants to us. Simple, right? So no matter where you are in your VA journey, what matters the most is your attitude, consistency, and willingness to learn. So start applying today and you will be our VA clients keep for years. So click the link below to apply, and who knows, maybe you will be our next success story. So thank you for watching, stay tuned, learn, grow, and always remember, work smart, not just hard.